Unlike some operating systems, Kali makes getting started easy with live ISOs you can boot without installing. The same image can be used for testing, forensics, or a full install on real or virtual hardware, but Kali users can be targets for state actors, organized crime, or lone hackers. Fake Kali images are easy to build and distribute, so only download from original sources and verify integrity and authenticity. This is especially critical for security pros handling sensitive networks and client data. Live ISOs let you boot immediately, then install if desired. They also work as permanent system installers on bare metal or VMs. The only official source of Kali ISOs is kali.org, downloads over HTTPS. Avoid third-party mirrors offered by random sites, they may be malicious. TLS plus trusted certificate authorities make impersonation difficult. Official links redirect to cdimage.kali.org, which chooses a nearby mirror. You can review the mirror list for transparency and speed. Multiple images are offered. Choose for your CPU and use case. On Windows, check system information. x64-based PC means 64-bit, x86-based is 32-bit. On Mac OS, uname M shows x86 64 for 64-bit. On Linux, check proxy CPU info flags for LM to confirm 64-bit. For ARM devices like Raspberry Pi, download ARML or ARMHF images. Default includes GNOME and many tools. Lite uses XFCE and fewer packages for lean setups. Other formats exist for WSL, containers, and cloud. Download via HTTP or torrent if you prefer P2P. Note the SHA-256 checksum from the official page while your ISO downloads. You will use it to verify the file you downloaded. Now, verify integrity and authenticity. First, compute the SHA-256 checksum of your downloaded ISO. Match it against the checksum from the TLS protected download page. If it fails, re-download from another official mirror. Corruption can happen. TLS protects the page, but the actual ISO may come from mirrors. If you distrust HTTPS due to enterprise interception, use PGP signatures. Import Kali's signing key over HTTPS or from a key server. Verify the key fingerprint matches the one publicly announced by Kali. Download the checksum file and its signature. Verify the signature. A good signature lets you trust the checksum list. Then confirm your local ISO matches and entry in SHA-256 sums. If not okay, discard the image. Do not use it. Only proceed once integrity and authenticity are verified. Verification is non-negotiable for security professionals. Repeat the same verification for ARM or specialized images. Do the same for cloud images when applicable. Next, create bootable media. On Windows, use Win32 Disk Imager. Select the ISO and the correct USB drive letter. Double-check the target. Writing to the wrong disk will destroy data. On Linux, use GNOME disks. Choose Restore Disk Image and pick the ISO. Or use DD as root to write directly to the device after unmounting partitions. DD shows no progress by default. Be patient, wait for completion. On macOS, identify the disk with Diskadal and unmount it first. Run DD with an appropriate block size like BS Fart or Mao. Miaskin Bad or Puan. Your bootable Kali USB is ready. Enter BIOS or UEFI setup and set USB or DVD as the first boot device. Common keys are Del, ESC, F2 or F10 right after power on. Disable secure boot. Kali UEFI boot works, but secure boot is not supported. Insert the media power on and choose the Kali Live option. Test or install from the live environment. On Macs, hold Option at boot to pick the external drive. For ARM boards, flash the correct ARM image to microSD and boot. From here, you can explore tools or start a full installation. VirtualBox is free and works well across platforms. Create a VM, select Linux, Debian 64-bit or 32-bit to match your ISO. Allocate at least 2 GB of RAM for a smoother desktop experience. Create a 20 GB dynamically allocated VDI disk. Mount the Kali ISO as the optical disk. Ensure optical boots before the virtual hard disk. For 32-bit images, enable PAE NX or the kernel will not boot. Boot the VM and proceed with live mode or installation. VMware Workstation Pro has a similar workflow. Create a typical VM and browse to the Kali ISO. Pick Linux, Debian, and name it Kali Linux. Set around 20 GB. A single file is fine for most workflows. Increase memory to at least 2 GB for live desktop use. Power on and boot into Kali. On Windows, disable Hyper-V if it conflicts with your hypervisor. Download from the source, verify, and boot securely.